Well, hello, fabulous people. I'm Melissa, and this is Just for Conversation. I hope you're having a good day and you've had a good week and life is going well for you. So, as you can tell by the title, I have something interesting to kind of talk about with you today. Dreams are real, and the way things happen sometimes defy logic. If you ever wondered if you had the ability to kind of quote unquote see into the future, it's real. Let me tell you what happened. So, a couple nights ago, I had a dream that this individual who was a predator had died, and that I was at his funeral. And I got up at the funeral, and this is all completely, it was one of those dreams that felt really, really real. So I got up at the funeral, and when they were asking people, if they wanted to say a few words about the individual, I took my opportunity and I told everyone at the service the monster that he is and the things, terrible things that he did to me as a little girl. I said what I said what I had to say. I walked out of the service and I got in my car and I drove home. So this was my dream, okay? This was a few nights ago. It startled me kind of awake because it was so real. And it was one of those times where you get up and you look around and think, okay, where am I? Just making sure, you're where you're supposed to be because it was that real. So I'm trying to figure out what in the world, where did that come from? What's that all about? So I'm going about my business, going about my day. Um, and then later on that evening, I happened to see a post on Facebook. Now, I don't do much Facebook. Usually, when I see, the alerts and notices and so posted this and so shared a picture, I don't pay any attention to it. I delete it. I'm just really not into Facebook like that. But for some reason, when I got that alert, I looked at it. I don't know why I looked at it. I did. Lo and behold, the person who preyed on me all of those years ago when I was a little kid had died. He had just died. And his obituary was being shared. I come from a small town. Everybody knows everybody. A lot of the same people that are there now were there when I was a kid. I grew up with the same people. We all knew everybody. So in my circle, it got posted that this individual had passed away. I was so stunned, I just sat at my computer and I stared at the screen for the longest time. And I thought, what? 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 I was that baffled and that blown away. So it brought tears to my eyes. It's not a situation that I spend a lot of time thinking about in my adult life. I dealt with it as an adult, and I moved on with my life. So for that dream, for God to give me that dream, like giving me some type of closure or saying, okay, it's done. He's done. I found out shortly after that this individual led a rough life over the past few years, sickly, on that stuff, doing drugs, being high, very, very sick. And those were his final years, months, days on this earth. As difficult as it is to take pleasure, to be glad about somebody, passing away, I cannot say I felt any sorrow. I didn't feel anything. I just thought, it's over. Now, this isn't anybody I've had contact with in recent years. The last time I saw this individual, it just completely freaked me out, and people around me couldn't figure out what was going on. They were asking, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I just needed to leave the situation. So sometimes we have those crazy dreams where we can't tell if it means something, and we're always trying to analyze our dreams. I really don't believe in coincidence. I believe things happen for a reason, and I believe that God was giving me some closure on this situation. I had no idea. I had no idea that he was sick or that he had died. It just, my dream the night before, and then I found out the next day, later that afternoon, what had happened. And it was stunning to me. It feels good to get it out. It feels good to let go of it. It feels good that he's gone, because he did pretty terrible things to me. And I can, over the years, imagine that I wasn't the only little girl that he messed with and violated. It's over, and I'm okay with that. Whatever happened to him was between him and his God, had nothing to do with me. I just feel like the Lord was telling me everything was okay. So I just wanted to take a few minutes to share this situation with you, and fill you in on this story and what had happened. This is real life. I know I'm not the only one who's been through situations like that, and I know I won't be the last one, unfortunately, because that kind of stuff happens and it's real, and it's just. But I wanted you guys to know how it all unraveled and came to an end for me, and how things happen in mysterious ways, and how the Lord takes care of his people. I never wish death on anybody. I didn't feel anything towards this individual. Never really gave him any of my thoughts after having dealt with the situation and coming to terms with what had happened. So for this to come to me the way it did, it just blew my mind. I'm wondering if you've had situations like this, if you've had dreams that kind of foretold the future, or dreams that where something happened and later played out in your life. I'm very curious to know about that, and I hope that my story has somehow helped you, that we've connected a little more based on the ugly realities of life. And know that I'm here. We can talk about stuff like this anytime. I do. I want to hear from you. It's okay to share. It's okay to open up and release yourself of things when you need to do it. And I did learn that, and I'm living proof that you can get through anything with anybody. So, with that being said, I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me for a few minutes. Don't hesitate to leave a comment, offer up a like if you feel so inclined, maybe even subscribe, share my video, share my truth, my reality. I would be honored and very appreciative if you would do any of those things. Um, I appreciate having you in my life. I'm happy to know you, and I'm looking forward to continuing to know you more and continue to develop our relationship. So, with that said, you stay warm out there because it's a little cold right around here before Christmas. And I look forward to talking to you again soon. I've got more coming, lots of stories. Talk to you later. Bye.